synesthesia and how it has affected my life. Not really affected, but just the way that I experience it personally. Because I know that everyone experiences it differently. And so I just wanted to share with you all pretty much how I experience it, what the alphabet and numbers look like for me. It's very strange. I guess it's not really strange to me. I just never knew that other people didn't experience this in the same way that I did. Where you're reading, or you look at numbers, and different numbers and letters have a specific color, and they always show up that way. I've had that as long as I can remember, and I thought maybe it had to do with the way that I was taught numbers and letters when I was little. And one day I was at this bookstore, and this book caught my eye, and I read about it, and apparently it's about this girl that has something called synesthesia, where basically your senses get kind of mixed up, and you can taste colors, and you can hear colors, or you can hear, I don't know, you can taste sounds, and just all these different things that you don't normally maybe experience. So anyway, exciting. And I guess before I get into that, I am going to make sure I have all the colors here that I need in order to draw the alphabet for you. So I think I have the colors, all of them here. Go ahead and share a couple special ones with you today. Yellow. Yellow has been one of my favorite colors for as long as I can remember. Fresh, unused, perfect tip colored pencil. This color is called Canary Yellow. Oh, perfect. Okay. So yellow is one of my favorites. And then, see if I have the proper here. I'm really into blue lately. I'm hoping this one shows up the hue that I want for our purposes today. This one's called Copenhagen Blue. It's got a nice royal, rich, jewel tone quality to it. So, I'm excited. Okay. So, the letters sound like when I go over. I'm trying to edit out the noises as best I can. I guess moving forward, we see what colors come up today within my alphabet. I'm gonna switch camera views now. We'll begin with A. Oh no, there's already dirt on my paper. A is a bright green. This one's called grass green. So hopefully it'll be about that color. Yeah, that works. A, maybe a little brighter than that, if you can imagine what it looks like. That's A. B kind of switches back and forth between, well, not that it switches, but I can never tell if it's brown or purple. Maybe like a plum color. Let's see if we have something like that. If not, I'll have to make my own. B. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty close. A little bit browner, maybe a little maroon added. This one is Imperial Violet, so that's what that is. Let's see. I do have a dark red here. I may add it just for see if that helps. B. Yeah, that works. That looks pretty accurate. Let's see. C. C is yellow. So I'll use that. Canary yellow that I had earlier. Let's see, bright canary, beautiful yellow. Although it may not show up on this paper very well in the lighting that we have. See? Okay. Canary. D is green also, but it's a little bit more of a lighter kind of springy green than A. Let's see. D, yeah. I think one of these will work. Light green, sap green. How about, well, yeah, we'll go with sap green for now, because there are other letters that are green also. D, that's a little light actually. It's more of a pea green looking thing. So, D, A, B, C, D. It's close. It's not quite, but it's close. E. E is like a light, bright orange. This one's called salmon pink. Mine's more of a, yeah, like a macaroni orange. A, C, D, E. This is a little intense for what I was thinking. Maybe more of that salmon color. Or maybe it should have a yellow tone-ish. See, one thing that people don't realize about these colors is that they're your own. They're within your head or your psyche, so you can't really just point to a color and say, oh, that's what it is, because it may not be clear to you yourself. You won't know it until you actually see it, like, oh, that's B purple, or oh, that's D brown, or oh, that's D green or G green or whatever. So A, B, C, D, E, F. F is a brown. It's like a peanut buttery brown. We'll see if this works. Yeah, this will do. It's, well, like I said, more of a peanut buttery brown, but that's, they show up differently once I draw with them versus what they look like just out, still in the pencil. Maybe if I add a little bit of yellow. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Okay, so that's F. A, B, C, D, E, F. G is green. It's like a green closer to A. So I guess we'll just use that grass green again, since that's probably the closest thing we have here. So G. H. H is like a light bluish, turquoise-ish, but so is O. H and O are both like a blue and turquoisey color. And, believe it or not, O from the alphabet and 0, the number, are different colors to me for some reason. Go figure. So, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Yeah, that works. Perfect. Okay. So, like, bright blue. H. That was, it's called non-photo blue, by the way. H. I is like a nice grape jelly purple. So let's see here. If we have one that will work. Imperial Violet's gonna have to work for this. It's the same color I used for B, but it may be the closest thing. J is also around that color. J may be a little bit warmer of a tone. Just like B. Why do I see these colors? So maybe that, yeah, that's pretty close to J. K. K is like a, I don't know, dandelion, yellowish, orangish. Let's see. We can create it. I'm going to use salmon pink and yellow. Same yellow. Oh wait, no, different yellow than I used for C. J. K. Yeah, perfect. Okay. These two. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just kidding. M, R, and N all have similar colors. It's like hot pinkish red in a way. O, let's see, it's like a strawberry red, almost like a shadow of pink. Let's see. So I'm going to use rose pink and crimson red and hope for the best. Yeah, that works. That's pretty close. Pretty close. Okay. JKL. M is also red. It's more of a red. So this is a scarlet red number 744. So, oh, that's a little light actually. I have to just go with the same scarlet that I used for the L. Yeah. N also, we'll just go ahead. Like I said, they're all very similar. N is more of a red, so yeah, that works. O is like a bright turquoisey blue. Oh, yeah, really close to the H. Let's see here. H, O. Oh, beautiful, yeah. It's got a little bit of an aura. And O, P. P is also like a pinkish, reddish pink, probably more of a pink. Let's see. So I'll use the rose pink. P for pink. P for pink. Okay. Pink, 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 pink. P for pink. Q is one of those undefined reddish pinkish colors. So a lot of those and sort of near together. I don't know why. And then R is another one of those reddish, pinkish, so it's the beginning of my name. Yes. Give it up for the red and pink. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Sort of. Okay. S. So S is like a silvery white. And where this is a white paper, it may be hard to translate. So I'll see if I can use a silver to properly show it. Let's see. Here's just a regular graphite pencil, so we'll just use that. Maybe have to smear it a little bit because it almost shows the that outline of S. Like I could do a bubble letter of S. And that would be closer to what S looks like. It's almost like white in the middle on the actual lines of the letters, and then a silver afterglow. So there's S. Okay. T is sort of one of those ones that kind of switches in my mind with its aura. It's like blue and silver. So let's see, I have a light baby blue, although this might not be it. It may be part of it. S-T. Oh yeah, that works. And then may have like some silver tones to it. So I may bring back the graphite again. U is like a bluish, like a darker bluish gray. Almost like a cadet blue or maybe a muted navy. Let's see, I don't even know if I have that option here, but we shall see. Maybe this will mute it a little bit with some purple or something. An indigo. You muted with imperial violet. There it is again. V is also like a peanut butter brown, just like F. I think I used this golden yellow with the brown. C and a brown. Okay, V. W. W's a hard one too. It's like dark bluish purple, like an indigo also. X. X doesn't really have a color. I don't know why I feel sort of discriminatory against X, but for some reason it's never really clear to me. It's like faded out. It's not even like the same thing as S here, so here's French gray 30. We'll give it that color just because it's kind of an undefined. weird thing. X is more like an entity than its own letter, I guess. So, I don't know, you could say that X would be dark gray or something. I don't know. X, Y. Y is kind of a dark bluish gray also. Let's see. Here's black. X. I'm gonna add some blue to that. Maybe it'll pop it in the way that I want. Let's see. I think Y is one of the changing ones. There are some that kind of change, almost like they're alive. They have their own thoughts and feelings, and they kind of roll with the times here. So that was black mixed with ultramarine blue. That's a pretty color. So Y. And then Z. Z is kind of an electric, ever-changing thing also, but usually it's also that peanut buttery brownish yellow, like V and F and sometimes K. So let's see here. Z. That may be too dark for Z, actually. Z. I'll add some peach and see if that kind of makes it the color that we need. So this is peach and sienna brown. That would work. Yeah, that works. Okay, groovy. That is the numbers. Let's see. Or the letters, I'm sorry, the letters. The numbers. So 0 is like X. It's kind of an undefined, well, actually I guess it would be more like S. Like a misty, grayish, whitish, like it's got a glow or an aura around it a little bit. Zero. One is white with sometimes it's got little red stripes across the side of it. Oh, yikes. So, 1 representing 1, even though it is. It's got little horizontal white stripes, kind of like a candy cane. So there's 1. 2 is blue. It's bright turquoise blue. It's like H and O. Here we go. Three is pink. Four is bright green, like the grass green. I can go back to that. 4 is green, grass green, grass green. 4. 5 is yellow, bright golden yellow. 6 is purple. Imperial violet is what we'll use. 7 is orange. It's like a light, bright orange. 8 is like a dark bluish purple, like U and W, like a dark blue, navy, indigo, deep. And then 9 is green. It's like a more muted grass green. Let's see. And there you have it. My hopefully unique and hopefully interesting alphabet for you guys. I'm going to switch the camera back now and finish up by reading part of the book that I was talking about earlier. It's called A Mango-Shaped Space. It's about a girl with synesthesia. So, this is the book. It's called A Mango-Shaped Space. It's really pretty, colorful, eye-catching cover here. There's the cat, Mango, that it's about. Well, that's what it's named after. The colored letters caught my eye. And so I read the back, and this is what it says. Everyone thinks I named my cat Mango because of his orange eyes. But that's not the case. I named him Mango because of the sounds of his purrs and his wheezes, and his meows are all various shades of yellow-orange. There it is, talking about how sounds have color for her. So, it's really interesting. So, in the very beginning, she's talking about how she's at school and she has been called up to the chalkboard to write on the chalkboard, and she's struggling because of the colors. She didn't have the proper colors to write with. So she says, I rolled the smooth piece of chalk around my fingers and tried not to think about the whole class staring at my back, glancing around in what I hoped looked like intense concentration. I noticed a few fragments of colored chalk on the ledge of the board. To use up some time, I put down the white piece and began rewriting each number on the board in its correct color. Mia, my teacher, Miss Lowe, startled at me. As I turned, the chalk screeched on the board and a deep red zigzag shape sped across my field of vision. See, that's whenever she hears or sees sounds. The teacher said, "This isn't art class. Just use the white chalk." She said, "But isn't it better to use the right colors?" So, yeah, that's pretty good. Later on, I won't get into it. You'll just have to read it for yourself if you even want to, but she says the colors of the numbers, like the 2 is pink. Well, not really this shade of pink, but more like a cotton candy pink. And the 4 is baby blanket blue. And she said, I just figured it would be easier to do the math problem with the numbers in the correct colors. And of course, they had no idea what she was talking about. So, yeah, it's a pretty good book. It's interesting if you've never heard of or experienced this, but it's definitely special if you have experienced this, because, it just, for me, it made me realize that I wasn't the only one experiencing that. So, here's this. Okay, well, thanks for watching.